Good morning, students. Previously, we discussed about the photosynthesis. That photosynthesis we'll see with an example. Okay, na? That is on plant. This is in the bottom of the plant. What we can observe? Soil and roots. Okay. What's the process happen in the soil? It absorb water from the ground level. This entire part we call as ground level. In the ground level, what we place? Soil and roots. Through these roots, what will happen? It absorb water and it process to the entire plant. Okay. On the basics, you have everyone clearly. What's the entire process happen in the environment means? This entire potted plant we place it on the sun surface. That means in the ground level. What's the main process happen in the photosynthesis? Sunlight is fallen on the leaves. Through these leaves, what process will be happens? Photosynthesis. Okay. The photosynthesis happen complete process is the sunlight fallen on the leaves. What in the leaves, what will be present? The tiny lines, what we call pigment. Through this pigment, the sunlight is fallen. What was the gases exchanged in the pigment process? What it releases? Oxygen. Okay, that is the process. Okay, I will again briefly and explaining the entire process. Okay, this is roots and soil. The entire things is placed in the ground level. In the ground level, through these roots and soil, the water is absorbed from the ground level and it passes to the entire stems. Through the stems, the entire leaves. That is happen in the ground level. That is root level. In the external level, the sunlight is fallen on the leaves in the pigment. The entire carbon dioxide comes to the leaves and releases the oxygen. This is entire photosynthesis process. That is clear to everyone? Okay. This is another experiment. And it also another example. Okay. This is the one stem that we placed it on the ground level. Okay. This is main example for Kaskuta. Example for one plant depending upon the another plant. This is one type of tree. This is one type of the leaves. But this one another one. To grow this plant, it needs a support. This needs support. In this example, this is the supported plant. Support plant. This is the plant which wants the support. Clearly you can see that this completely roll on to the stem. Okay, completely roll on to this one stem. To grow this plant, it needs a support. This is a supported one. Okay, Arminda. In this clearly you can see the pigment. I'm close grande. Plant close gochandi. What is this? A leaf. In these leaves, you can see the tiny lines. Tiny lines. Everyone's come closer and see the plant. This is the tiny leaves. What we call the tiny leaves? Pigment. We call as pigment. Inside the pigment, what will be present? Stomata. Okay. This complete area covered by stomata. Through stomata, it releases the oxygen. Okay. You can completely understand the example. This tree is called as it produces flowers. This supported plant produces చాలా మందికి శంఖం పువ్వు అని అంటారు తెలుసు కదా everyone know about it శంఖం పువ్వు this is called శంఖం పువ్వు okay you completely understand about this these is the two activities previously we discussed on theoretically now these are the examples for the two activities and two experiments okay everyone is clear about it okay thank you